I still find it so funny that we have to wait. You go quiet because I'm looking at the thing.
I feel like I'm meant to be quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet time for 5 seconds exactly every time. It's quiet time.
It's the longest you're ever quiet.
Yeah, you go quiet, I think, only because you look at me and I'm quiet. You're like, what's going on?
I'm just enjoying the moment.
Feedback error.
Feedback error?
Yes.
This week is brought to you by Handles. Oh, wait.
Oh, are you doing... I thought
yeah,
I
wrote one. Okay.
Can
What's yours?
Okay. Handles. They're not too much for you
What?
to handle. It's the handles.
Oh.
Why? What do you have? What's so much better?
Handles. They'll open doors for you.
Fuck, that's good. It was always going to be yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, the pod's been out for a few weeks now.
It has, as of this release of this podcast that we're currently doing now. It will have been, which frightens me.
Sometimes I forget that other people can hear this. And then people will come to me in real life and say something about the pod, and I'm like, oh, no, they heard that.
Someone said a thing to me that was on the pod. Oh, they sent me a message that just said, talk about bestiality, you coward. And I didn't fully understand what it was for until I realised I put out the pod that morning. And I was like, oh, it was that episode. Otherwise, it's a very weird text to get.
I've been getting a lot of chili texts as well. People
Yay!
rating things on the chili scale.
I'm so glad that's catching on.
6 chilies are flattered.
Oh.
That's the highest one. That's like the black chili.
Yeah, that's like that chili that comes from a very, very remote place.
Like it's dangerous.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna...
You could actually explode. You get appendicitis, I think, from that.
How does that work? Your appendix has no other function in the body, so like when it gets overwhelmed with a chili, it's just like, fuck it, I'm out.
I kind of just made the correlation because I think the appendix is in the shape of a chili, isn't it?
I have no idea.
I actually have no idea. I think I just made that up then.
I've never seen an appendix.
What does it look like? So we're going to Google it
We're
real quick.
so bad at this.
I think, because...
Gemma's literally
I just want to know what
stop talking to go and Google a picture of an appendix that we can't show anyone.
You know it's going to end up on the Instagram.
Without context, it's the weirdest fucking Instagram in the world.
So many just... What? That can't be it.
Show me.
Is that it up there?
No. What?
Blind... This is how they describe...
Go appendix photo. Because I want to see, like, the real thing.
Is that how you spell appendix?
I think so.
You want to see the bleeding organ.
Yeah, I want to see one that's, like, freshly removed.
Oh, God. The more you say things, I'm like, oh, I should not be in your house. Is that it? That's the... Oh, it's like a little tube.
It looks like a...
Chili!
A really... Yeah.
It looks like a chili! That one looks exactly like a chili.
exactly like a chili.
Oh, there was merit to what I said.
Screenshot that. We'll put that on the
keeping
Instagram in case anyone wants to know what an appendix looks like.
I was right.
We know what the people like.
Do you find it more eerie that I say shit and it just turns out to be true? Like I'm manifesting this world with my words.
You're a witch.
I am a witch. Yeah, got me.
That was a very easy confession to get. That's probably how it happened in Salem.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not in Salem anymore.
That's why they burned so many. They were just like, you a witch? They're like, yeah.
Like, yeah, actually I am.
You don't need a fair trial when they've already confessed.
Yeah, if you can't, and double jeopardy, if two people ask you if you're a witch, it cancels each other out.
That's not what double jeopardy is.
That's isn't it? Isn't it? You can't be accused twice. What?
It's like if you're acquitted once, you can't be charged.
I'm an idiot. I've been going around committing crimes twice.
As long
and just being like, I ain't get done.
As long as 2 people see you commit the original crime, double jeopardy.
Just make sure you had 2 witnesses.
2 people have accused me. I didn't do it.
3's bad. Because 2 cancel each other out, you still got, like, the positive.
But if there's a third...
Yeah, if there's a 4th, even numbers, double jeopardy twice.
This is why I didn't become, like, a lawyer or anything. This stuff's really complicated.
Well, luckily for you, I'm a lawyer.
And a witch.
Witch. It's like a Romeo and Juliet situation between my parents. One was a witch, one was a lawyer. Now I'm a lawyer witch. It's in my blood.
You could sell that to Disney. They would 100% take that.
Oh, that could be a Disney princess. The lawyer witch one.
The show would be called Which One?
Oh, that is good.
Every show is just called Which One Buds.
Yeah, I like that.
This is why we have a podcast and we don't write for TV.
That is true. Yeah, I do think that maybe one day someone will come across our pod and be like, some of these ideas are good. If they thought them through.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon they could take the seed of our idea, the stupidness, right? The stupid seed that we sow and put it into another idea.
We are like the physical manifestation of, you know when people say she's got potential? I get that a lot, and I think it means like we think she's got talent, but like there's no physical evidence as yet to prove it.
I like it because it's like there's something weird about her.
Yeah.
I want to say that it's talent because I don't want to be rude and say that she's just freaking weird.
Yeah, like they know that there's something there, but it's not been useful so far.
Isn't attributed to anything.
That's what people mean when they say you have potential.
I'm reflecting back on all the times people have said this to me, and it's so damn accurate.
Sorry about that.
It's going to take on a... Like, I'm thinking going forward, the next time someone says that, I'm going to end up punching them in the face. Whoa, you just said you have potential.
You just get really mad when people give you compliments.
Yeah. I mean, you're like, really rubbing off on me in that regard. When people give me a compliment, I'm like,
I get really mad when I get compliments because it's never about the thing that I'm trying to get a compliment on.
Oh, it's always on your looks. Do you find that? I find... Oh.
No.
Oh. That was the most stuck-up thing I think I've said on this podcast. It's always on your looks. Yeah, me too. I always get that. Oh. Hair flick.
I have gotten so few compliments on my looks that every one of them I remember distinctly.
Are they, like, specifically weird ways to say that you look good?
No, they're just people saying that I look good.
They say something like, you look good today.
I get a lot of compliments like, do you cut your own hair?
That is not... What?
Or they'll be like...
Such a backwards compliment.
Like, I like that you don't stick to, like, traditional beauty standards.
These are bad. These are bad beauty... What? Oh. I always assume we're the same, though. Like, this is what I find really weird. Like, do I just project that so that people say it back to me?
I mean, you're, like, tiny and blonde, and you
Yeah.
have nice long hair.
Stop.
And my hair's a train wreck and I'm covered in tattoos. I think we get different compliments.
Yeah, but you're a thirst trap. God, love that picture. I keep looking at it like it's mine. Like, I'm proud. I'm like, wow. Like, you've extended to part of my, like, feeling good. Does it, like, you're now my self.
Is it because I'm wearing a blonde wig and you're just like, hey, that could be me?
That's my aesthetic. I was looking at it like, oh, man.
You're not like, she looks hot.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I look hot and she looks like me.
I've stopped myself competing with... I try really hard to stop myself competing with girls' looks.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than going like, oh, wow, she looks good, I go, we look good. Like,
you have to include yourself in the compliments. That's the only way you can not compete.
Otherwise, I will break to pieces.
Should we talk about some feedback that we've gotten so far?
We had people like, I was looking at the downloads on the thingy and we had like a fair amount of people downloading it. And I was sitting here going, who are these people? What do they want with us?
We put this thing out and now you're getting suspicious of the people who are listening.
I don't know, because nothing we're saying is of merit.
Nothing.
I'm like, they're faking it.
Yeah, there's nothing important on here that people are going to get value from.
I'm still surprised that people are finding things to respond to.
Yes, yeah. We appreciate it though.
No, I love it.
It's really fun when people have comments and stuff.
I actually really enjoy it when someone messages me like directly, like the one way it's not posted. What is the private one? Like DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slide into your DMs.
Yeah, they slide to my DMs to just quote something from the show, and I'm just like, ooh, this is weird. It's like someone's whispering in your ear something you said.
It is very fun.
It's kind of
cool. I had one of my favorite bits of feedback. My sister jumped on our Instagram account to clarify why she didn't want me to stay with her.
Oh, she actually said it. That's right.
Yeah, it wasn't like, hey, this is a misunderstanding and you can come stay with me. She just clarified why she didn't want that to happen.
Oh, so it wasn't an apology. It wasn't like a, hey, don't say that on your podcast. You know that the only reason blah, blah, blah.
No, she commented, I don't let you stay with me anymore because I'm still finding glitter everywhere from last time you used my apartment for a day trip. It's not only because I don't like you very much.
You see, she said, after she said the glitter thing, I was like, well, actually, I understand. I get it now. A little bit. You never mentioned the glitter. You just said, my sister hates me. You didn't say anything about leaving glitter all over someone's apartment.
Okay, there was a lot of glitter.
It doesn't come out. She would have been finding it for months after that.
Yeah, I know. I was fine because I was covered in glitter that day. And then I went to her apartment and I was finding glitter like in my ear days later.
You were covered in glitter. Then you went to her house.
Yeah.
And the glitter went to there because it was on you. You didn't glitter the house.
No, I didn't throw glitter around the house. I went there covered in glitter. And then...
well, that's kind of
and then I took a shower because I'm polite and oh my God, there was so much glitter.
So the glitter was then in her shower.
Yeah, and then glitter just kind of, I don't know, appears. If it's been in one place, it's everywhere.
So did you sleep there?
Yes.
So there's glitter in the bed. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
You...
Gemma's just swiftly taken my sister's side.
I have completely taken your sister's side. You know what's funny about this? At no point did I think, why was Jayde covered in glitter? I just went, Jayde's covered in glitter. Yes.
You've accepted the premise.
It's really weird. I got to that point and why is Jayde covered in glitter? And it took like a good minute of conversation before I even thought about it. But it's just so natural for me to think that you were covered in glitter.
Yeah, I was covered in glitter and paint that day.
Was it gold?
Gold glitter.
Knew it.
Pink paint.
You would be covered in gold.
Yeah, I had to catch an Uber like that as well. Because
that Uber driver probably hates you too.
Yeah, because I was at a place in the morning.
Definitely taking your sister's side.
And then I was covered in paint and glitter, and then I had to get an Uber to my sister's house.
Was this after your shoot?
Yeah, and then the Uber driver was not stoked. I was like, hey man, I'm covered in glitter and paint. I can't get it off. I'm just going to sit very still in the back seat, if that's okay.
Do you have a top?
And he was like, oh, all right, I guess. And that's when my Uber rating took a nosedive. I tried to be like extra polite and make conversation with him because I was covered in glitter and paint.
No amount of mints
didn't help.
Did you bring the mints to him?
I did not. I should have. I should have offered him mints and water.
Yeah, restocked the car.
Yeah. Offered to charge his phone.
Yeah. He's just sitting here going, this is a very weird, like, arrangement that we have, because it's completely backwards.
Yeah. This is like 10 in the morning, too. Like, it was too early for this bullshit for this guy.
He's sitting here going, should I vomit in my car? I don't know. I don't know.
I gave him 5 stars for, like, even picking me up in that state.
That's actually really nice. I take his side as well.
Let's talk about something else. I had one friend from back home in Victoria who messaged me. He's like, hey, I've got to listen to the podcast. This is going to be like a really great experience. And then a few minutes later I messaged him like, hey, how's it going? And he goes, oh, I paused it.
What?
And then he just stopped listening.
That is a very bad sign. What?
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. I had one person who said they'll download at least one more episode, so like we know we're on probation with that person.
If we did something very bad in that first episode, we'll download one.
I think that might just be someone with standards for entertainment.
My friend, I got another one for you. My friend messaged me, said, oh, great episode, Gemma. Had me giggling when Jayde was reading the messages from her sister. So she's openly laughing at your life, and there's a couple of laughing emojis there.
Fantastic. Our listener of the week actually gave me some feedback, which was fun.
Yay!
I'm just trying to find it out. I
mean, this is the only piece I care about.
I should have pre-prepared this.
Isn't that just the whole podcast, though? I should have pre-prepared this.
It was... No, that's still not it. Yeah, okay. So our listener of the week messaged me and said, I really appreciate knowing that Jemma is a shit-to-shower person and that you're dating men who get paid in energy drinks. So that was his takeaway.
I'm so glad he named it shit to shower. Is that what it's called?
Shit to shower. That's quite good, actually. I'm pretty happy with that.
Oh, has he coined that? That's great.
I don't think we clarified that you took a shit and then had a shower, but it works.
Very accurate.
That's all right.
Oh, we were chatting. I was chatting to our listener of the week because he commented on something else, and he said, also, in case you didn't already know, legit huge fan of your ridiculous podcast, ha ha ha. And I really, because at this point he doesn't know he's listener of the week at all, or how many times he's listener of the week. So I had to reserve and be like, oh yeah, thanks. But there's a little part of me be like, oh, wouldn't you want to know how big a fan you are?
This poor guy. He's going to listen to like 3 more episodes and then be like...
He's been nothing but supportive.
I know, he's been so nice.
That's what makes it even better. You know who's not supportive?
Who?
His unborn child hasn't messaged me once. What a dropkick.
That kid's ridiculous.
And by dropkick, I mean as soon as it drops out of the vagina, someone should kick it.
I don't think we should give that child citizenship.
Oh, yeah. Should we start a petition now?
Yeah, it doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And we should ship it off to somewhere else. It should have to go live in Norway and just deal with, like, weird furniture and accents for its entire life. I bet it'll have to eat a lot of fish. I assume people in Norway eat a lot of fish.
I think maybe that baby might appreciate what we have to offer when it comes back after being in Norway for that long.
This is true, yeah. And I'll be ready to accept its apology. I don't know that we'll grant it citizenship.
If it doesn't apologise, we'll say, it's Norway or the highway. Norway's that way, for some reason. I actually have no clue what direction to point.
Gemma's
Norway
pointing again. There's a lot of hand movements happening on this end of the pod.
What I did was I pointed forward, and then when I said highway, I changed to my thumb and I pointed backwards.
It was seamless, guys. You should have seen it.
I'll draw a diagram.
Please, draw a diagram, put it on Instagram.
Will they collapse the internet? Diagrams on Instagram? It'll be fine. Draw a diagram on a diaphragm. Take a picture, put it on Instagram, that'll kill the internet.
Yeah, okay. So as long as it's not on a diaphragm.
It will be fine.
That's okay.
Luckily enough, I've run out. I'll just draw it on paper. Okay. It's also a lot easier.
Glad we sorted that out.
Oh, where have we gone? Where have we gone, Jayde? Take me back, my shepherd.
This might be like the lost episode. Like we kind of record the whole thing and then we're like, you know what?
None of this
delete it all.
I'm just going to release it.
Salvageable.
One Christmas, like right after an episode that's really popular, and be like, the lost episode. And it's just us talking about diaphragms.
The summary is just going to be, I'm sorry. Like, we didn't mean to. We had the best of intentions.
As it turns out, no one could handle the episode.
I feel like we should talk for 3 hours today just in case there's something that we can use.
Oh, there's not gonna be. I'm erratic, bombastic, static. I don't know what the other one was.
Like a Shaggy song. Let's not do that.
No, I can't remember the words anyway. It'll just turn out in a weird, like, rhyme. You know, like how I tried to make the feedback era theme before? I was trying to say it.
Yeah.
It did not sound like how it was meant to sound.
It took me a while to even figure out what you were trying to do.
Because it's a noise. It's not.
Yeah, for reference, Jemma was trying to make the sound before the little feedback era robot.
Yeah, our little theme robot that says...
Do it. Do the sound. Do the sound that you think is similar to that robot noise.
I gotta do the, like, hand motion. It's like,
And she does this and looks at me so expectantly. Like,
so close.
Like I'm the idiot for not knowing what she was doing.
I feel like I'm really close. Like, I feel like if I go, feedback error.
And when I asked what it was, she just did it again.
You were so confused and suspicious. It wasn't even that you were like, what's happening? You're like, why are you doing this?
I'm a suspicious person by nature.
I just kept going, oh, maybe it's like, gat.
Which it's not.
No.
But, yeah.
The more noises I tried to get closer, the further away I got, and I just got really mad. Oh, it's like when your leg goes to sleep and you go to get up and your knee like goes in on it. And you're like, I know how to walk. Like, you know what the outcome is meant to be, but your body's not doing it.
Weirdly, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to, but you took that somewhere. Yeah, that worked out in the end.
Do you like the way when I don't go to describe something, I pick a really weird thing to associate?
It's always so far gone from where we started.
But it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Good.
Yeah, more often than not. I'll give you that.
I'm trying to relate it back to human stuff. Because
you're a witch lawyer. You're not a human.
I've been studying humans for a long time. Very closely, in particular, their law system, which I find very fascinating. My people have been persecuted for years.
It would actually make a lot of sense if you were some kind of alien.
Oh, which I'm not, and why would I be?
You look genuinely concerned right now. Your eyes are darting around the room. You literally just dab sweat from your forehead. Like, that's a cartoon thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never even seen someone do that before.
Sitting here in my regular human clothes.
Except in movies, which is the only place you would have, like, studied humans.
You're getting so close. It's creeping me out. Sorry, I didn't remember you being there when I was immaculately conceived in a biolab. I don't remember that. Just kidding. I dropped to Earth in a meteor. Idiot. Hot plasma everywhere.
I feel like you're having a meltdown right now.
No, I don't do that this time of year.
Now there's dancing happening. Like, what is going on?
I'm nervous about how
it's
close
like, quick,
you are.
distract the human.
Quick, there's another segment. Is it just something about, did I say that?
Let's make a new segment and it's just like, is Jemma an alien?
That sounds, no. Oh my god.
Why are you reacting with that? Just so much panic.
Let's not do that. We don't know who's listening.
Alright, this is the first segment and we've cracked it.
One of my biggest fears is that someone from the government will find me, cut me open, and go, oh, she was a human all along. She just acts weird. That's like one of my biggest fears.
That's one of your biggest fears. You are such a strange person that your biggest fear is someone from the government mistaking you for an alien.
It's very easy to do. There's a lot of... As a kid, I planted a lot of seeds about me being an alien with a lot of different people. I had this ongoing joke that I was an alien in primary school, but all my friends would act like we were covering it up. Something would happen, and I would be like, oh, you know, that's a typical human thing. I mean, people think, because we're all people. And everyone goes, we're people, Jemma. Well, yeah. And then the other person who doesn't know what's going on just looks at me like, is it some sort of weird slip-up? I'm like, no.
I'm dying. No. This is...
You know what's great?
We've stumbled upon such a weird thing that seems to be an actual issue for you.
I do it a lot. I do so many times, and then I make this stupid joke to people like, I tell them this, right? And it's weird that I pretend to be an alien and I'm not.
Sounds like something an alien would say.
Well, that's the next phase of the joke, is that if anyone ever, like, caught me doing actual alien things, they'd be like, oh, it's just Jemma continuing the joke.
She's so committed to the bit. Look at her shape-shifting.
It's crazy. She's oozing goo. How did she do that? She's really good.
She must be getting into magic.
Alien.
She's branching out.
Yeah, next time I come over, I'm just going to be wearing a foil hat. I'm not going to mention it.
I think I'm going to be wearing a foil hat because now I'm not convinced you can't read my thoughts.
Oh, come on.
I like the way we both just stopped talking for like 5 seconds because we were doing a visual bit.
I'm going to have to do so many diagrams. Oh, no. You know what's great? Humans have diaphragms. So we'll be fine. We're not going to run out. You've overpopulated this planet. We've overpopulated this planet. Haha.
This is like...
Ha, it's a joke.
There is going to be nothing salvageable.
I'm getting so hot and flustered. I had to take my socks off.
Let me turn on the air conditioner to help you cool down your operating system.
I'm melting.
I assume that's what you're working on.
I'm actually having a meltdown.
You misunderstood meltdown and you think humans actually just melt, so you're going to do it one day. But I'm having a meltdown.
No, I get really apprehensive when people say meltdown. I go and get a bunch of ice. Having a meltdown. Quick, back up your operating systems. Humans are such weird machinery.
This is getting too weird.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Even for us, this is very weird.
Do you want to join the bit? Do you want to join the Gemma's an Alien bit?
I don't think it's a bit at this point. I think I'm just like...
really worried.
I think I'm just alerting the authorities.
You've just stumbled across something that exists. It's now properly canon in our universe.
And I like attention, so I would definitely tell the government.
No. We create a sitcom. I'm Alien friend, and you're the regular friend who gets really upset at Alien friend because Alien friend's being silly and she's just trying to fit into a normal life with her normal friend.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and I definitely want to be in that sitcom.
That would be a good sitcom.
Yeah.
It is a sitcom, I think. My favourite Martian.
Are we talking about Mork and Mindy?
There's two, actually, now that you've said that. Yeah, Mork and Mindy and My Favourite Martian. My Favourite Martian was the early one. The difference with Mork and Mindy is I don't think Mindy was ever ashamed of Mork. The way you look at me now.
There you go. That counts as an original idea then. If I'm embarrassed that we're friends.
If you're so ashamed that it's an original idea.
That's how we'll pitch it to TV. We'll be like, okay, so there's an alien and a friend, and they'll be like, this has been done. We'll be like, but the friend's ashamed of the alien. They'll be like, wow, this is so original.
I relate to this. Everyone
Here's
has
all
that.
the money and resources you need.
Finally, we can make that rocket. I can get home. We're not even going to make this series.
We don't use the grant for anything but like trying to get to the moon or something.
You know what I find really upsetting?
What?
My mothership hasn't tried to even come and get me yet. Like, I have a feeling that when they left me here, it was for a purpose.
Yeah, like, we think you're weird because you're an alien, and then like, no, she's just like
weird.
that.
Yeah. The reason we left her
It's
there.
just her.
Actually, she fits in way more with you.
We put her down there as a joke.
She really likes it. She continued the bit for a very long time. Very committed. We don't even ooze goo.
She learned magic to do that.
Oh, it's so unusable.
So stupid.
Oh my god.
I
don't know how long this... Like, I don't know how long we're going to get away with doing episodes like this.
Not long.
Oh god.